So we've been paying to play in a beta test, and what have Blizzard achieved with it? Wait, what, Wally? What do you mean? Let me explain what I think is going on with this apparent car crash of a patch. So patch 1.1 is pretty much explained in a nutshell by saying everything has been made shitter either by a percentage or a number range. People are better at math hammering than me, and patch note analysis have videos up if you want more detail on this, so go and find one of those. I'm just going to tell you about how this feels to me and probably feels to the normal gamer who doesn't crawl over patch notes all the time or relies on the internet for analysis. But who would have thought that a game with limited monetized early access would lead to rebalancing applied by Ghostcrawler's old nerf hammer? It was always going to happen and possibly even planned for. History shows that the gaming public will find the best builds and or exploits better than any in-house testing ever does. What surprised me was the extent that the nerf hammer was applied to. The nerfs to crit, CDR, and affected by it have really nerfed my ARC/Sorcerer to the ground. So badly that I've come on here to vent my spleen because I've got a theory about what's going on here. First, let's have a look at my items. As McGold had a good way of putting it, the skill is less fun by the same percent as the nerf. So let's have a look at my items here and have a look to see which ones the patch has made more or less fun and therefore more or less good.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So there we have it. The math is clearly showing that sorcerers are more shit and therefore less fun. So after I ran some nightmares between 31 and 35, level 82, and discovered I indeed feel 20 or 30% shitter, my Sorc is now wearing black. She's done. She's in mourning. What's with these band-aid buffs to elemental damage and not a fixed resistance? Foreshadowing. Mages are dead, as this guy would say. Blizzard shagged them into a wall. So I made a Necro ult and started playing through a fresh campaign. Shit like this happened. Stuff died quick. Pushing buttons made big numbers. I was having fun. Boatspear might be a percentage more shit now, but it's fun. Then it dawned on me. They have me back for the seasons because this Necro is fun and I want to play it before they nerf it again.
Fear will keep the local systems in line.
Well played, Blizzard Acti Soft. Well played. As I didn't play Necro pre-nerf, I don't know the difference. Many others won't have or only have a small amount of playtime on Necro. It's new to us and fun. I'm only level 20, but I can't see it being the slog Sorcerer was to level. The effect applies to other classes too. Necro players rolling rogues, rogues rolling barbs, Sorcs rolling, well, anything that's not a Sorc. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Blizzard Acti Soft thinks they've been clever here. Sorc and other weak class rerolls like me will be in the wow, this is fun boat and play in a season on a new tune. The top of the tree boys will still be roll top of the tree and either stay with what they're playing or re-roll another powerful class. And then it all clicked. This is a deliberate attempt to force seasonal play. But I think it goes further. I think the destruction of Sorcs is fucking deliberate. Make a class so shit that no one actually plays it. Say you can't fix the main issue till next season. Throw in across the board nerfs that affect them further and voila! You have a shiny new class for season 2. When you fix the issues that you accidentally stuff up when you release your paid for beta. It's dastardly. It's devious. It's diabolical. And Blizzard at least thinks it's been clever. Problem for them is, however, the universal uproar about the percentage. They have made the game more shit by overzealous application of the Krabby Hammer. They are betting on people rerolling and playing in the season and abandoning their mains because of the nerfs and starting afresh on new heroes. This will look great on their KPIs, and all the bean counters and marketing crew will rub themselves off on their bonuses, even if there is not a return to near release player numbers. The number of players on the season ROMs will at least look good to the non-gamer corporate type. These nerfs are pretty big, but I think that's deliberate too. The devs are already backpedaling a bit on what will or won't be nerfed and are having a fireside chat about the issues. Any rollback makes them look better now, and it looks like they are listening to the community. If they concede a few things, they buy a bit more credit and potentially stop a few rage uninstalls. Again, clever, and something we have seen from Blizz before, if rarely. It just seems a bit plan this time. I might be a bit off here, but my bullshit radar is pinging on this one. They can even hide behind all the sweats and streamers who cried out that the game was too easy. Oh, we were just responding to community feedback can now be used to defend their statement to say that players were clearing feedback too easily. Screw you, you 20-hour a day. Wow, it's too easy, vocal 1% tryhards. Sorry about that. Throwing the experience nerf on top of this, we'll be levering forever. Again, potentially making their KPIs look good and the Blizzard Acti Soft corpo peen hard. So by participating in a pay-for beta, we have let them work out that taking the fun away from our mains will incentivize us to go play in seasons. Nerfs will have us in there for longer. Sorg at least will be a hook into Season 2 because it's absolutely dead on arrival for Season 1, along with other things like the storage tabs. Any rollback of the nerfs, even partial now, will make it look like they've listened to the complaints and might stop a few extra crits from those who just want to play on their mains. If I was a corpo and had a limited understanding of gaming, this is pretty much what I would do. I think the real clever bit of this plan is to make our current heroes worse. One of the corpos has obviously asked the gamer on how to get us stopping play our mains and getting instant seasons. Nerf their mains and make them more shit at the end of your paid beta test was obviously the answer. Only time will tell if I'm right here and if this works for Blizzard Acti Soft. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've been Waylands. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.